He's just had the shot, still to score a goal in a Sunderland shirt. So corner for Sunderland, who have started here on the front foot. And Trey Hugh is out there to take it against the team that's conceded the most goals from corners in the Premier League this season. Ballard gets his head to it. Wan-Bissaka, Ballard again. And now West Ham United can think about getting it clear. Under pressure though here, Ali, in the early stages, West Ham.
Come on.
Relegation form, to be honest with you, and that's why one of the reasons they've got the main men, they are where they are.
Just took a little bit of a bubble that, didn't he, before he hit it. Ariola, they're just struggling at the minute, West Ham, to get a hold of the ball. Well, Sunderland start the day 9th, could potentially go 4th, although 5th looks more likely if they win. And with 33 points on the board already, there's absolutely no concern for them at all, apart from how high they can finish in their first season back in the Premier League. The only time that Sunderland played here, by the way, was in 2016 when Winston Reid won the game for West Ham. West Ham have only lost 1 of the last 9 against Sunderland. And they've won the last 3 against them, all by a 1-0 scoreline. But it's been very lopsided here in the opening 3.5 minutes in terms of Sunderland dominating the possession. But Scarles has got a bit of defending to do over there, and he can let the ball run behind.
Here we go.
So there's Granit Xhaka. Only Elliot Anderson at Forest and Bruno Guimaraes at Newcastle have covered more distance than him in the Premier League this season.
He's been a superb captain, Xhaka.
You never thought you'd say that Xhaka, the Arsenal player, would be a calming influence on anybody, but he's completely reformed these days.
He's been absolutely tremendous, as you said there. Well worth mentioning. But that start about in terms of the yards run has surprised me. It has surprised me.
They're doing something today, Sunderland, that they haven't had to do in the Premier League yet this season. That is start a match without Granit Xhaka. So the change of role really is for the
protest is still going on.
There alongside Noah Siddiqui.
You handle that fine, Dan. Handle it fine.
Sunderland's free kick taken by Robin Roos, who's had a really good season himself. And the last touch there was off Ballard and behind to the goal kick. I'm interested on how the West Ham crowd react today, because they got the win at Spurs, which always means a lot to them. It often feels though that like this is a very pressurised place for the West Ham players to play.
Not easy.
Everybody's walked in this morning knowing just how important it is for them in this one.
It's one of these places that the club is a fantastic place to play if things are going well. When it's not, it can be very, very difficult. And that's where you have to get the sleeves rolled up and show a real intent to play and take the ball. You've got to be brave. But I mean take the ball, making angles for the ball, always want to receive it.
It's Thomas Souček, and now Mavropanos. Ollie Scarles out there on the left. Here's Todibo. The first ball forward now towards the new signing, Tati Castellanos. Now Somerville.
There's one there for Castellanos.
Somerville is exciting to watch, man.
Wan-Bissaka now Mavropanos. First time that West Ham have had a bit of possession really inside the Sunderland half of the field. That's very long though, although the free kick will be given to West Ham. There's Tati Castellanos, new signing, was part of the Manchester City group. He played in MLS for New York City FC, then he went to Girona in Spain for a while. Lazio after that, where he scored 22 goals in 98 games before his move to West Ham. And Pablo alongside him there. He's
Manchester City, they have their hands on everything.
Signing 15 in 33 for Gil Vicente in Portugal overall.
They have their hands on everything.
So, 2 attacking players brought in
MLS
January
players,
to try and pep up
Spanish players,
West Ham
English
team.
players.
The
You
free
know,
kick taken by Fernandes, hoisted into the Sunderland box, and headed away by Alderete. It's quite low key in here in terms of atmosphere.
You know, somebody can feel it, can't you? It's one of these.
West Ham must have the worst stadium in the world.
I think the lads on the
Even though it's
park,
brand new.
you're going to have to get the crowd involved more than anything, man.
Fernandes, who they signed in the summer from Southampton, supported here by Souček, who's been here a long time now. The captain, Jared Bowen. There's space for West Ham to operate in there.
You talk about 2 new lads coming to West Ham. That said, I was still a little surprised they didn't start Callum Wilson, although you're probably going to give the new signings a run. The track for him, obviously, Callum Wilson off the bench and scored last week. A very, very important goal.
Pass. Ooh.
Bissaka. Thomas Souček.
Put the ball into the box, man. Too
Cross,
high.
is just a bit high.
A little bit high there.
It might have been better the other way around. That was a cross that they might have fancied Souček attacking.
Nice ball in. He attacks it, he's getting held back there. Good defending, clearly. Just holding him off.
Yeah, to show how significant that move was for Spurs, he ended the 10-game winless run for West Ham in the Premier League and gave them some much.
How do you put Callum Wilson on the bench when you've got somebody like that? How do you put him on the bench?
He lost 8 of the 11 league games that they played here.
He scored in his last game. How are you putting him on the bench?
Really to lean on heading into this one today.
Oh, you're right, they were on a terrible run.
That's Fernandes from West Ham, and it goes.
Ooh.
It's too close to Robin Roofs.
Are you putting Callum Wilson on the bench when you need goals?
So this is Trey Hume on the move. There's Mavropanos for West Ham.
Somerville.
Lovely touch.
Somerville. Class is class in West Ham. Wan-Bissaka is asking for the ball. They'll give it to him.
However, there's 25,000 shouts, at least a man on there.
They're happy to help when it's needed. Jared Bowen, Thomas Souček.
Ooh. Is he going to get there before him? No.
It's taken up at the back by Omar Alderete for Sunderland. Good feet then on this side by Mundle. He just found himself that number in the end. The good news is, Ali, we're actually closer to the pitch at the London Stadium than we were in the Velodrome on Tuesday, where we could barely see anything that was happening.
There's no getting away from it.
The stadium is so poor, so bad.
I share my concerns with you over Marseille.
Somerville.
It's so exciting to watch. Look at that. Here we go. Oh.
Ballard is in the right way, in the right place for Sunderland. Now Brian Brobby can have a thought about coming forward. Mayenda is up there with him, as is Mundle here. He just showed a bit much of that. Fernandes, and then he's conceded the free kick.
One simple move. You can see why West Ham are in this position. One simple move. You can just tell why they're in this position, bro. Fucking hell. One simple pass open up the whole defense, the whole midfield. There was no one there. You know.
Changed the course of a match. 2 were equalisers and gave them points, and 2 were winners.
The midfield and the defense is very poor for West Ham.
He doesn't score very often, but when he does it, it brings points to Sunderland's talent.
I've written down on my pad this morning.
I like this Sunderland kit.
After it in brackets, important goals. Strikers will tell you any goal's a good goal, but if you put the 1-0s are far more important than the one to make it 4 or 5.
Actually scored 4. 3 of them have been against London clubs. Brian Probby.
Oh.
I think Tablo was probably
Just off.
offside.
Just off. He continued his run. It was a good move, but it was just off. You're correct.
It's a West Ham United throw-in.
Something I like about the old, it's like a throwback watching that 4-4-2 for Sunderland there. I don't mind it, you know.
There's no surprise when everything's based on long throws and free kicks against. Surely we're
Here we go, Somerville.
Here's Somerville, flying winger for West Ham. Good defending in there by Alderete.
But Alderete covered the run, matched the run.
Big play, that big play.
Just coming in behind them there. Good defending.
It's Bowen. West Ham need a big performance today from their captain. That's a good cross clipped in. Sandro Wan-Bissaka. Bowen can have it go down this side. And that's a good It's the perfect
So West Ham.
for West Ham United.
1-0.
And it's powered in by Crescencio Somerville. And they needed a big start, they needed a good start.
Wow.
And you felt like they needed the first goal of the match. And Jared Bowen the provider. And Somerville the finisher. Good goal.
It's different class.
I'll tell you about Somerville, man. He just
An
scored.
assist and a finish. Jared Bowen gets to the byline and he just hangs it up. And I'll be brutally honest with you, if you give me 2 or 3 guesses, it might not have been Somerville coming in at the back post for that header. That is a smashing goal. He digs it out, right foot, not his favourite, hangs it up into that area.
What a goal.
Beautiful header. Really
The
is.
cross
It's a
from Jared
top-class
Bowen.
goal.
And the jump, the smallest man on the pitch. Fucking hell. If you've seen Somerville, you know he's so tiny. The smallest man on the pitch jumped so high. And they got a goal. They needed this goal, West Ham. They needed this goal. It's needed. That's a celebration.
Last weekend, Somerville scored his first Premier League goal since October 2020.
It's so exciting to watch. It's good to watch.
2-2. And that was an outstanding header at the far post on the West Ham number 7.
Darren, it really was. I don't know whether I've been overly critical. Could the left back Ronaldo got a little bit tighter on Bowen? I'm not sure. Regardless of that, take nothing away from the execution and the delivery.
And it's noisier in here now. So West Ham United won, Sunderland 0, inside 15 minutes on a big day at the London Stadium. Those bubbles last a while. They're still floating around out there. In goes the throw in towards Ballard. Souček was jumping. It's a chance straight away, though, for the equaliser. And the header there from Hugh, not quite on target.
That's a chance, you know what, just comes to him. It's a little bit fortunate the way it comes to him. And he just tries to dink it over the back post. Over the goalkeeper into that back post area. Just too much on it.
Sunderland, they started really slow. They started really slow. It's like you can tell they're missing Xhaka. They're missing Xhaka. Xhaka is missing. You just tell. They need a leader. They need somebody to step up and be a leader.
15 points from a winning position this season. The flip side is that Sunderland have won 16 points from a losing position. So one team's really good at coming from behind, and the other one isn't brilliant at hanging on to the lead. But that's the situation we've got. West Ham 1, Sunderland 0. Crescencio Somerville with the opening goal. And here they come now with
Here they come again.
Bowen's gone into the middle. Tablo and Castellanos are in there. Bowen's shot deflected. Tablo coming onto it. What a chance for 2-0. What a chance.
What a chance. What a chance. What a chance.
I wouldn't have passed it either. But could he have squared it? Could he have squared it? Nah,
Sunderland are all over the place.
But in doing that, when I'm saying doing the right thing, he's got to hit the target. I know
They're all over the place, Sunderland.
Himself.
What is going on?
Well, that would have been an unbelievable start, wouldn't it? But they got a lot of joy down this right-hand side. Wan-Bissaka, Jared Bowen. Early stages of the game, getting a lot of joy, West Ham.
So all eyes now switch to the defensive side of the game for West Ham. Matt Shermanson, who's on the bench, is the only goalkeeper with a clean sheet this season. That, ironically, was against Nuno's Nottingham Forest when he was the manager there earlier in the season. Ariola's not kept one. They've conceded the most goals in the Premier League this season, so they've got to keep it tight now with the lead on a big day for them.
It's relatively straightforward. You keep a clean sheet now, you win the game. It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that, but so difficult for the team with the lead. A lot of football to play. Slipped through by Siddiqui, and then quickly off his line. Areola.
I don't know about you, but I just get the feeling, having said that West Ham probably need to score again to win the game.
I must say, it feels like the kind of game where there's going to be chances to both ends.
Yeah.
It's not the highest tempo match, but every time teams get towards the final third, kind of get the impression something's going to happen. Pablo beaten in the air by Ballard. Siddiqui. And now Reinildo. Mayenda finding Enzo Lefebvre. Remain Mundle. Starting his third successive match. Hadn't started a game prior to this little sequence. He's enjoying at the moment.
See Wan-Bissaka there and biting Mundo down the left hand side outside him. He obviously fancies himself in the race. He fancies himself against him to the goal. Wan-Bissaka.
Can make a strong case that he's the best 1v1 defender in the Premier League. Very rarely see him get beat in those situations, do you? Todibo was across there for West Ham. Absolutely glorious winter's day for a game, isn't it? It really is. Chill in the air, but not too cold. Perfect conditions.
Beautiful.
So Sunderland throw-in here to be taken by Mukiele. It's going to go into the near post towards Ballard and others.
Easy, too easy that.
Mavropanos walks his way back to Areola. Ballard lets it bounce. The ball though to get it back to the goalkeeper. Always makes you wonder when it bounces like
yes. And you're looking at me and you're spot on.
Start the poll there if you want to vote.
You don't
vote on
mind
that
the
poll.
centre-backs letting it bounce.
What you think is, is going to win.
It's a while since you played
West
a
Ham
competitive
or
match, but
Sunderland.
whenever a centre-back lets it bounce, your eyes still light up automatically.
Foul.
You're not wrong, mate. Just down a little bit late, isn't he? Mavropanos here, Robbie.
So Trey Hume is going to take this free kick for Sunderland. Player of the season last season, made his Premier League debut on the opening weekend with others, those 13 that Ali mentioned in the win against West Ham. He goes towards Ballard, who got himself the free header, and that wasn't far wide at all. We were right behind that.
Where? He is so unlucky. When he's having a grapple with Souček there, I can assure you, you might see it at this angle, but this is so close.
Unlucky.
It just drops the other side. Wow.
Unlucky.
What a header. What? He's very unlucky.
One thing we will just keep an eye on, when he got back to his feet, while he was looking at the replays, he was rubbing his hamstring. I don't know whether he's just tweaked that a little bit and tried to stretch and beat Souček to get to the ball. So we'll just keep an eye on Sunderland's big number 5, Dan Ballard, who's an important player for them here today. Both penalty areas, you'd say.
We'll find out in a second because
Ballard is a tank,
he's got a problem with that. You're not staying on the pitch.
So Mukiele This sign from the Champions League holders, Paris Saint-Germain. That seems okay. Might just have been the fact that Socek landed on that part of his leg.
Oh.
Such a thing to it. The frame is a wee bit sharp. That's given away though by Alderete to Wan-Bissaka. Now here's Enzo Lefebvre once more for Sunderland. Hugh. Straight at Somerville. There's a room for Pablo to operate in. Somerville's going to try and get the better of Ballard, who came across smartly and did well.
He did well, he did exceptionally well. He just gets a touch on it there, Ballard.
Ballard, I think he's injured. He's struggling.
See him come across there. It's just a very important touch. He doesn't get that touch, he's got yellow card written all over it.
I think the acceleration indicates the hamstring's okay.
Yes.
So, 1-0 to West Ham. Excellently worked goal. Bowen's cross. Good far post header from Somerville. Have been opportunities, though, at the other end for Sunderland against the team that's conceded the most goals in the Premier League this season. As it stands, West Ham will close the gap on Forest.
It's a battle right now, Bromley.
They play Brentford, so it's the
battle
perfect
between
scenario
Bromley.
for them as it stands. Ildo's going to leave the free kick. The first player from Mozambique to play in the Premier League. Saw him play for Atletico Madrid a lot, didn't we, in the Champions League?
Thanks for the vote, mate. Thanks for the vote.
I think I'm right in saying the great Eusebio was born in Mozambique.
I think you're right, yeah. There you are. I think you're right.
He goes from Hugh to Sunderland. I think they fancy that if they can continue to get crosses into this West Ham box, it can bring them rewards, especially from situations like this, long throw-ins.
See, I think they've got a lot of options. That's the one thing about Sunderland forward areas. They can mix it up. They can get in behind. They've got long throws, put deliveries into the box. They can play through you.
That's it played by Thomas Socek.
Yo, they're pressing. West Ham are pressing. Oh my days, good press. Really good press. They're forcing the mistake, they're forcing the errors. That is really good from West Ham.
And the fact that Jared Bowen delivered that cross for the goal, he now has the outright most Premier League goal involvements for West Ham. He's just got past Mikel Antonio. He's been involved in 102 Premier League goals. Mikel Antonio, beautiful.
It's a beautiful goal. Getting back to the cross, he just kind of gets his foot underneath it. You know, sometimes the guys will whip it in and drive it across. He just gets into that position there and he gets his foot underneath it.
What a header.
Dink it and hang it in that kind of back post area. Brilliant. As was the header.
The productivity of Jared Bowen has been an outstanding player here for West Ham since he signed from Hull City. Hugh for Sunderland. Well defended there by
Sunderland, they need to be patient. They have to be patient with this.
Here's Bowen.
Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham. Wan-Bissaka. Come on.
Pablo.
Yo, they passing the ball in West Ham.
Fernandez out to the goal scorer, Somerville. Now Scarles can run in.
Penalty. Whoa!
He's clumsy from here that left his foot there.
Thanks for the vote, by the way. Penalty to West Ham. This could be a bad day for Sunderland.
I think he's right. I think he's right. I'll stand corrected.
Let's have a look at that.
Beautiful touch comes across. Here's the left leg.
No.
He catches his knee.
He's soft.
We've got a better angle here, Dan.
I must say, it's excellent from Scarles.
It is a penalty, but he's quite soft. He's a pen. Come on, West Ham.
The touch inside after making the run
Woo.
is the thing. Yeah, he's quite right. He deserves it.
Thanks for the votes, guys. Thank you for voting.
The overlap's good. But the touch to him back.
Is it going to be 2-0?
And that's what
they need
the problem.
Oh, West Ham. I don't want to see West Ham go down. I don't want to see them go down. Like, come on. That stadium alone.
So this is the third penalty that West Ham have been awarded in the Premier League this season. Lucas Paquetá is not here today. Yeah. Took both of them.
So who's going to take this pen?
So
Bowen.
the captain is
Bowen.
going to take the responsibility. Jared Bowen.
He's asked to score. He has to score.
Here, though, has been
He's got to score.
Penalties. The only penalty he's faced in the Premier League, Robin Roofs, he saved it. He saved all three in the shootout in the FA Cup at Everton. So
Bowen needs to score. He needs to score. There's no two way around it.
That Roofs has faced was Kevin Sharner for Brentford. So he's got a good record, but he's up against West Ham's captain to give daylight to the home team on a big day.
He scored. And 2-0.
Clinically. Calls it up to the Bowen. And West Ham lead 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's worth mentioning that.
2-0 West Ham.
Those stats regarding the goalkeeper, I was shaking my head because there was no doubt in my mind that this man was scoring a penalty. None whatsoever.
Captain fantastic, Jared Bowen. He guessed the right way, the keeper guessed the right way. Oh my days, it was so close. Ooh, right the corner, the bottom corner. The bottom corner. The keeper guessed the right way as well. So the keeper could have saved that. The keeper could have saved it. But yeah, slotted that one in.
So 7 goals now this season for Jared Bowen. Scoring from the spot, doubling West Ham's lead inside half an hour. And they'll feel so much better about the situation now. West Ham 2, Sunderland 0. And 2 players who you felt had to perform today.
Thanks for the vote, guys. Thanks for the votes. Thanks for voting. Get involved.
We mentioned it pre-match. The 2 new lads supported by someone.
Crazy. They win this.
But what a smashing run and a lovely touch. First touch from Scarles. Ollie Scarles was excellent.
Which I believe they will so far. They missed Xhaka. Xhaka is missed in this game. Sunderland.
The big issue for Sunderland is they don't score many goals away from home. They've only managed 5 in the Premier League all season. And they've got to get 2 at least here today to make sure they get something from the match. It's a very strong position here.
Down there.
West Ham
And
United put themselves in.
So yellow cards are ready for Sunderland in this game. That's the second one.
It's got louder and louder the longer the half's gone on.
We did see the players on the pitch going to have to do something to get the crowd off the pitch going. They've certainly done their bit opening half hour, the players. It's a very high line there, isn't it? Something on keeping.
More space for this free kick to be placed in. Looking here for Todibo and Soucek. He wins his header, Soucek. And Castellanos, who seemed to be leading there on Ballard.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
I think he was.
They are missing Xhaka. They are missing it. You can just see it. There's no leadership on the pitch. No one is grabbing the ball and saying, let's go. I'm talking Sunderland there. They are missing Xhaka. Like West Ham, Jared Bowen has stepped up. So come on, guys, let's go. We've got this. Here they come again. Here they come. Somerville. Ooh, corner kick. They got corner. Now the keeper is kicking off with the Sunderland players. The keeper is giving it to them. That's what you need. The keeper is giving them, a shout. It's a corner kick there for West Ham. Come on, Nuno. I like Nuno. I like Nuno, man. I like Nuno. Esperanto.
So, Todibo and Mavropanos, the 2 centre-backs have got in there for the corner. It's got plenty of width on this. A good punch away by Robin Roofs.
It's a good corner, but the keeper was there.
Fernandez had played back here. Super Mike Bissaka.
Over half an hour, just over half an hour played. West Ham 2, Sunderland 0. Whew. What a game so far. I'm loving it. Thanks for the votes, guys. Thanks for voting.
So plenty of Gallagher Prem rugby back this weekend. 4 matches for you today, including Harlequins against Leicester here on 1. Straight after us, that's followed by Sale against the league leaders Northampton at 5:15. You can watch those games on the TNT Sports channels and, of course, on Discovery Plus as well.
And if you hear from the back of watching us last night at Old Trafford, I appreciate it. I just want to say thank you for watching yesterday. Please subscribe if you're here. Subscribe and like. Because this is the part we take, you know, streaming. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like button, guys. Please, please, and vote, please.
Masaka plays it on. Away there by Alderete. Sunderland. They've not really got going, Sunderland, Ali, in open play, have they? The chances they've generated tend to be...
The first 4 or 5 minutes, first 4 or 5 minutes, they look lively, but after that, West Ham have not controlled it. They've certainly been the dominant team. They thoroughly deserve to be where they are at this moment in time.
Oh, what a touch. Nice touch there.
Good touch. Wan-Bissaka there.
Wan-Bissaka, you just can't beat Wan-Bissaka.
Inside hits a bundle. Now Ballard. Mukiele. Defended in there by Tadibo. The pressure from Mayenda.
Where did they sign Mayenda from?
It's amazing the difference a goal makes in terms of nerves and tension on the pitch and off it.
Come on.
They're playing with real freedom now, aren't they, West Ham?
Because they're enjoying it. I'm not sure they're going to. This part of the season now. They're enjoying it so far. That's a switch.
It's the first time that West Ham have been 2-0 up at home in a Premier League match since February against Leicester. So it's rarefied air, really, for the crowd and the players. Darwin looking to slip away from Guardiola, who's dragged him down.
Free kick. West Ham. Yellow card. That's the 3rd one for Sunderland. 3rd yellow. They might get a red card here, you know. There might be a red in this game. Unless their manager reacts.
I'm looking at West Ham. When they're in possession of the ball, going on the right hand side, some are going the left.
This is their 3rd yellow card.
And they're always available to take it.
You counting, just check the screen. Just count. It's 3rd yellow now.
Ukulele. They've got a serious job in their hands.
And a free kick now coming again in a very dangerous area.
So Scholes and Matthias Fernandes are over the free kick.
They need a left-footed
alongside him.
Player to take that free
Good
kick.
position this for West Ham.
It's a very dangerous area. Thanks for the
It's
vote.
a good shot, that, isn't it? Good line, that. Holding the 6-yard line.
It's going to be left to young Scholes to take it, but his left foot didn't beat the first player with the way.
Corner.
Wasn't his best delivery.
Here's Bowen against Reinildo again. Scribbled away by Alderete. The best of touches there, though, from Mavropanos. You want to take a look at the penalty again, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, beautiful place right in the corner. Does he slip just as he takes it? Ever so slightly.
Do you think he benefits from the slip, but he actually gets a little bit more direction to that
he might,
corner
you know.
He might. Yeah.
He might.
Just looking at the angle of his foot.
Anyway, the one thing we can't, he certainly knew what he was doing.
Can I just ask you, Bill, whether Mukiele was lucky or brilliant?
I'm not sure. That's the answer.
It's Somerville, Mukiele there to win it back for Sunderland. Now Brian Brobby, haven't seen too much of him in the first half. It's good defending there by Mafropanos.
He did well.
Here's Hugh. Now Mukiele. On it goes to Mayenda.
They're not going forward. They're not moving forward. Right.
Where would West Ham be without Jared Bowen?
Well, Britain's Paddy Pimblett returns to the UFC Octagon tonight when he takes on Justin Gaethje for the interim lightweight title in Las Vegas. You can watch UFC 324 exclusively live on TNT Sports. Box office. Looking forward. Never lets you down. He always puts on a show, doesn't he, Paddy the Baddy?
I'd love to see him win tonight. Remember we met him at the Liverpool game. He was in great form,
He was. Here's Somerville. West Ham in great form today. 2 up, 7.5 minutes to play in the first half. The man who got the first goal for them today in possession. Simple courtesy of Ronnie Scarles. Foot in there by Noah Siddiqui. Now Fernandez. Thomas Soucek. Showed too much impact to Siddiqui, who gladly won back the ball for Sunderland. And now they can think about coming forward through Lefay. On to Brobby.
That's what I mean. They're not doing what the basics right at the minute. Sunderland are not doing the basics right.
Heavy pass, isn't it?
The only point you would make, though, Ali, is that the predicament that West Ham find themselves in, if 2-0 becomes 2-1, then it does completely change the complexion in here and the mood in here. The nerves would start. So Régis Lebris will be aware of that. He'll probably say that to his team at half-time. If you get the next goal, this place will change.
I'm enjoying the combination of Scarles and Somerville down that left-hand side. Scarles just he feeds Somerville and then gets on his bike to get round him, support him, give him an overlap. We saw it from the penalty, but he's also done it on 2 or 3 other occasions.
They've got Alhaji Malik Diouf back from AFCON. He's available moving forward. That's a bit of pressure on Scarles. Back over there at the expense of a throw-in by Fernandez. It's a little bit far, this one, for the Mukiele long throw-in. Somerville tracking back. That's enough for a goal kick. TNT Sports and Discovery Plus is the home of the Winter Olympics with over 850 hours of live coverage. You can follow every moment from Milano Cortina with us from the 6th to the 22nd of February.
Can you believe West Ham are 2-0 up?
With the sports, you're back, Coisty. Have you
We need one more goal. We need one more goal. At least to make this interesting for second half. We need one more goal for them to be, to be more secure and safe.
More of an après ski, probably.
No, definitely.
The closest I've got is a snowball fight. That's about it. It's Mukiele. I think goes here towards Mundle on this side. It's a decent pass, although Bowen has got 4 games without a goal until he scored.
There they come again. Is that foul? Foul, yeah. West Ham, they're winning everything at the minute. They are winning everything at the minute.
What about making a case of yourself? Maybe a wee Joe and Crouchy going to own the bobsleigh.
Fancy. Who's doing the pushing? Who does the pushing first? That jumps in. That's not me.
That's Crouchy.
Yeah.
All day.
I don't know if I got that. I fancy it, but I'm not sure I've got the blocker for it.
Oh,
quick down there, you know. Going down the hill at home when I was little on a tin tray was enough.
I know. Back in the day, there's no sledges, was it? The tin tray, wasn't it?
5 minutes to play.
Lucky back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, this has been an outstanding.
We're delighted, wouldn't it? We're delighted.
Yeah. Especially based on what happened last weekend, the emotion that they would have had from the late Wilson goal.
Yeah.
suppose that just increases the pressure today, because then you know what's at stake if you can cut that gap to Forest to 2.
Well, to be brutally honest, they're at the stage now in the season where everything's pressure down. Every point's a prisoner.
Fernandes plays it forward. It's a fantastic pass to Sunderland.
Somerville again.
Pulled back here for Castellanos. Puts it straight at Dan Ballard. Fernandes is then going to try.
Oh!
Well, the first pass was outstanding. The finish even better. It's a picture-book goal from Mateus Fernandes. Top corner. And West Ham and Nuno Espirito Santo are in first half dreamland.
And it starts off with an incredible switch of play to Somerville on the left-hand side.
Wow.
What's the finish from Fernandes?
Wow.
He opens it up as if he's going to go for the far corner.
Wow.
What a switch of play this is. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Sunderland again destroyed. Wow.
Now watch the touch here. Be the initial pass. He comes back across it. Watch Fernandes here. He looks as though he's going to go for the far left.
Wow.
And then just flips it back across. Goalkeeper initially thinks that he's going to go for his top left-hand corner. Oh, he gets a touch. Yeah, he gets a hand to it, but it's a power on the piece of. The initial switch of play was good enough. But
the keeper, man. The keeper. Bottled.
There's the celebration.
But what a goal.
Tomorrow's birthday boy, the West Ham manager. Big smile on the face of Mateus Fernandes, who not only played the first pass to Sunderland,
what a goal.
He then got the wherewithal to run about 50 yards to be in a position to finish it off when the ball broke to him. Fantastic. 3-0. I mean, it's such a long way back for Sunderland now. And there's a hum and a murmur all around us in the stadium as the West Ham fans are talking about that goal.
Well, that's the pick of the bunch, isn't it? I mean, the passing actually was terrific. But as you say, to follow up, and then as it comes to him, he definitely kids the goalkeeper on as if he's going to go for his top left.
What
and
a
then the
goal.
last minute,
What a goal.
just
That
flips it
goal.
back across himself with power. And yes, the goalkeeper does get a hand to it, but unstoppable.
No keeper would have
been many days in the Premier League where the Sunderland fans' faces have been like that.
This is a tough goal now for Sunderland. It's going to be hard for them to come back from 3 goals down. What is he going to do? Xhaka, they're missing Xhaka. Clearly, they are missing Xhaka.
The quality of 2 of the goals, outstanding. The cross from Bowen, the header from Somerville, and then that rocket from the right boot of Fernandes. West Ham quite brilliant in the first half, and just what they need on a big, big day here in the Premier League. But there will be a chance here on the stroke of half-time for Sunderland from the corner.
Well, one of the biggest problems facing Sunderland, we mentioned it right at the start of the game.
Thanks for the votes. 60%.
11 away games.
Sunderland to win. Is that right?
So 3 added on.
People still voting for Sunderland to win this game. 60%. And 40% for West Ham.
Stoppage time.
We'll see what happens second half.
That's headed away by Socha. The big players that West Ham needed to turn up today have turned up.
Yeah. Next note, the 45 minutes. I think I actually said it was too deep with the initial pass. Clearly it wasn't.
Ballard stayed forward to Nico Cesar behind.
But it's funny, you're correct. When we're talking about the game, just prior to it starting, it was vitally important for West Ham to get the first goal.
I can sense the nerves in Nico this morning. You know, when he spoke to Becky prior to the kick-off, he's very short with his hand. He's always very polite, but he just didn't want to have the conversation because you could tell, couldn't you?
100%. You know, he looked nervy, and that's not a criticism. Anybody in that position would look nervy, but he did look nervy, and he sounded a little bit nervy, and his answers were short. He just wanted the game to start, didn't he?
Absolutely. He'll be waxing lyrical full time after this.
I think there was plenty to say at half-time, for sure. These boys have been great.
They are defending as a unit.
Well, trying to win it back. Porring's gone in there as well. And epitomises West Ham in the first half. Was he caught there by Ryan Ildo? Because he's on the yellow.
Sunderland are losing their head.
He's got a decision to make here, Tom Bramwell. I'd like to see the challenge again.
I think it's the
They're losing their heads. This could be a red card. This could be a red.
The referee initially.
Oh.
Well, he catches him. I don't think he catches him.
Yeah, but that is not yellow. You can't give a yellow for that.
If he gets away with that, he can't have any more, can he?
No.
He can't have any more. He's made that lunge for the ball and he's ended up taking Bowen.
Yeah, good call there by the ref. He can't give a yellow. He can't give another yellow for that. We should have been that. We should have meant that. You know, the player would have gotten himself sent off.
He's
can't give
trying
a
to
yellow
find
for
line
that.
here.
Lucky line there.
Left back.
Yeah.
He's lucky though. Quite lucky. But these commentators, they get used to so much shit, bro. This might be the last kick of the game. First half.
This must be the best 45 minutes that West Ham have had all season.
Yeah. They've been very impressive, haven't they?
Well, there's half time.
That's it. Half time right there.
This has often been greeted by boos in this stadium this season, but it's applause today. Off goes Nuno. Crowd are thoroughly enjoying it. Crescencio Somerville.
What a game,
his third
bro.
goal of the season from a delicious Jared Bowen cross. Bowen then converted the penalty.
Alright, West Ham got built from this now, but you know, Sunderland, they're missing Xhaka big time. You can just see it. You can see they're all over the place. No one has been a captain, no one has been a leader. Everyone is just, you know, doing some shit that they shouldn't be doing. The keeper tried, but come on, those goals, especially the last goal there. Fuck my life, that was a good goal. Really good goal. The team talk at Sunderland's got to be somebody needs to step up and be the captain. Because whoever is wearing the armband right now, Sunderland, they're not captaining at all. They're missing Xhaka so much. But we'll be back for second half. Wow. But what a game though. Still, what a game. Stop the clock there at 49. We've got so many games coming up as well. So keep an eye out for the rest of the day. Premier League weekend, you know. But West Ham has been a tasty one so far. They've given us a taste of what was to come. If you're here, please subscribe, please like the channel. But we'll be right back. Let me sort this one out. Be right back. big game, big coming, big second half coming. You know, can't deny it. One thing we know for sure is that Sunderland, they don't score a lot of goals away from home. So that's one positive that West Ham could hang on to. Sunderland, they don't score a lot of goals from home, away from home. You know, they have great form this season. Has been mainly from winning from their home turf. Keep voting, brother. What did I just do? But we're almost there. Almost there. Sunderland and West Ham. The key point here for me is the fact that Sunderland are missing Xhaka. So that is a positive for West Ham as well, because West Ham could all hang on to that, and that's why they press it. And the other positive for West Ham is Bowen has stepped up, or every big player on their side has stepped up today. And also they know Sunderland don't score a lot of goals away from home. So that's one massive point there for them. If they can keep this going, come back out, they better not come out and start defending. If they come back out and sit back and just wait for Sunderland to attack and hit them on the counter, West Ham will suffer. I can see them coming right back into it. I can see Sunderland coming right back into it. But they have stepped up. The players have stepped up today. The fans have done their bit as well. West Ham fans, they've done their bit, to be honest. But they just need to come out and continue playing the same way they've played for staff. Because if they go back into their old ways, no chance. Sunderland will just keep pushing and keep piling the pressure on them. It's been a fantastic game. It's been a good half for West Ham. It's the best half I've seen them play all season. That first half there is the best they've played all season. And if you've watched them, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen West Ham play, you just know. You know, for so long, if they played like this during the start of the season, West Ham wouldn't be in this position. But because they've been playing so shit, that's why they found themselves where they are now. But today they've stepped up. And they need to carry, if they win this game this way, they need to carry on now with the same momentum, the same way they've played. Because Nuno is not a bad manager. It's not. And I think he genuinely likes West Ham. He wants West Ham to do well. But I appreciate my stream at Old Trafford yesterday came out with 6,000 views, or just over 6K. That is mad. 6,200 so far. I'm counting. Under 18 game as well. FA Youth Cup. So I'm telling you, man. I think I need to go to more under 18 games and stream from there. My City stream, the under 18 City game, only got me about 400 views. Yeah. But last night, I gained over 60 subs just from streaming the United game live at Old Trafford. Over 60 subscribers in one. That's the best I've done. It's the biggest I've done. Right, second half, here we go.
But we'll see who the changes are potentially. Well, they're on their way out. So let's hand you back to our commentary team. It's over to Ali McCoist. And
two subs are coming on for Sunderland.
Let's tell you who the changes are then. So Reinildo is going off, and Dennis Sirkin, the former Tottenham player,
good call there, because he was starting to lose his head.
The other two, Trey Hume, who gave away the penalty, is going to be replaced by the club record signing Habib Diarra. And I think we're also going to be Shemstein Talby coming on for Romain Mundle. So they're going to be the three changes for Sunderland. I suppose, Ali, desperate times call for desperate measures. No surprise that he's ripped it up and started again.
Double subs.
Absolutely no surprise at all. They've been very, very poor in the first half. You can argue he could have made these substitutions before half-time, never mind at half-time, but clearly no surprises there.
Let me give you this information, by the way. So the fact that West Ham are 3-0 up at half-time in the Premier League, it's the first time they've been in that situation since 2023, April 2023, when they were 3-0 up away to Bournemouth. It's the first time for 5.5 years
There we go.
that they've been 3-0 up at half-time in a Premier League match at home. That was against Watford in July of 2020. So this is very much rarefied air for West Ham.
Second half.
Excellent statistics there.
You were chatting to one or two West Ham fans at half-time and came across that they're still not completely convinced, though, are they?
No, it was quite amusing. A couple of the old lads there at half-time come over and were quite one of them said, "What price 4-3 Sunderland?" So
we did cheekily suggest that 3-0 Sunderland were still slight favourites in the circumstances, which they saw the funny side of.
That's how cheeky this is. Even though West Ham are 3-0 up, I'm still sitting here thinking Sunderland could still score 3 goals. Here they come. Here they come.
For Nuno. Talby beaten to that by Wan-Bissaka. It's an all-new left side in this second half with Sirkin out there with Talby. There's the man that's made the changes, the Sunderland manager, Regis Lebris. How mad's this, by the way? So he was at Lorient for 12 years before coming to Sunderland in 2024. Since Steve Bruce left in 2011, he's the 16th permanent manager that Sunderland have had. 16th? It's outrageous. Yeah. Stability is what they need.
When did Brucey leave?
2011.
By the way, it was nearly 17. I got interviewed for it myself.
Did you? No, there's a revelation.
Yeah.
See, when Wan-Bissaka plays well, you can just see him, man.
Wiping their heads and
He's been defending. His defending has been superb this afternoon. It's been great.
Know about that little nugget that you've just given us until they watch it back when they get home. What could have been, eh?
Yes.
But they better not sit. They better not sat back and just wait. Look at this, right?
The way things are going at the moment, for sure.
They're in good hands, aren't they, at the moment? It's Mukiele. Now Siddiqui. It's going to be a West Ham throw-in, is it? It's just making his mind up, the assistant. I don't think anybody knows at the moment. The referee's given it.
It's not even a throw-in.
It's kind of strange setup there, wasn't it? What was happening there?
Oh, we call it our 50-50 now. The poll is changing, 50-50. Nobody's sure now who's going to win this. Even though West Ham are 3-0 up, people still voting for 50-50. Oh my days. West Ham are cooks, bro. Even though they're winning, people have no faith in them. Nobody have no faith in them.
Omar Alderete, who was a bargain, £10 million from Getafe in the summer. The recruitment for Sunderland has been outstanding. Somerville to Socek, now Todibo.
Oh, you can see the confidence is building now for West Ham. And this is why, exactly why Sunderland. They're giving the ball away too many times, and another foul there which could result to a yellow card.
I don't think they're good enough to sit back. You know,
you can't sit
need
back.
To be really unlucky to lose 4 goals down, but I don't think the way West Ham play the game, clearly, particularly in the first half as well,
David touching.
The season, a main strength are in forward areas. She must play to your main strengths. So a little bit of caution, of course. You still got to get forward.
Still
50-50, man. The votes is divided in the middle, right in the middle, 50-50.
Still 21 Portuguese under 21 international, absolutely brilliant curling shot into the top corner of the Sunderland net just before half time. Ended away by Ballard.
Wan-Bissaka
from West Ham. Bowen's going to watch this, but Alderete was there first. If they were going to win the match today, they've almost got to double their away tally for goals in the Premier League, Sunderland, in 45 minutes.
Somerville is having a good time, bro. He's doing tackles and everything. He's having a good time, Somerville.
A dramatic change there. Real change to the formation.
So Mavropanos. After this, West Ham have got Chelsea away in a London derby, Burnley away, and then Manchester United at home before the FA Cup.
Tell you what, they're not about West Ham now. There's a switch of play on there, just couldn't get out. And his feet there, Pablo.
Excellent touch by Mr. Sullivan. Castellanos. He's going to be beaten to it by Ballard, but it's Stoke with the ball. Fernandez in possession now to Debo. Every time he gets the ball, they're calling for him to shoot. Somerville with a drop on the shoulder. Siddiqui got a challenge in. Played away.
Ooh, what a ton.
Brian Brobby.
Strength.
He's not got a great deal at all out of either Todibo or
Strength.
Two centre backs have played well.
The area is quite strong. Strength and pace. And he's got a pace as well.
I was talking about West Ham today that while Burnley and Leeds were promoted automatically last season from the Championship, the playoff winners have been the better. 33 points, 8 better than Leeds, 19 better than Burnley. They've only lost one of the last 7 prior to today, which has been impressive based on the fact they've had 6 away at AFCON. So you can forgive them the first half blemish in the Premier League based on how competitive they've been across the board since they got up.
I think what didn't have much style I think of those 2 games. The playoff second and the one obviously at Wembley. Incredible drama.
Well, next week we've got match day mayhem in the Champions League and Europa League. All 36 games exclusively live across Wednesday and Thursday on TNT Sports and Discovery Plus. You can join Laura Woods from 6:30 on TNT Sports 1 on Wednesday for all of the build-up, and then everybody gets split up. You're in the studio, I'll be in Paris.
Yep.
It's not very often I get the better end of it, but I think I'm doing this week.
I just so everybody knows it's not the first time you mentioned it to me.
What a game that's going to be. PSG Newcastle.
I draw is no good
Good draws
for
go for either of them. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You've got the task of watching everything and trying to keep everybody in the league.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd call it a task. Damn, it's going to be great to look forward to.
It was good fun last year, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, match day 8 will be again this week. Make sure you're with us. There will be stories, we can promise you that. Probably up against Todibo. Smiles was helping.
Oh,
That's at my end of it.
He's playing well. And as I say, out with the goal. And it's Suchek in there.
wow.
Just sits in front of him. And I think when you mentioned the two centre backs, and they are playing really well. They're playing Robbie well, but they're also getting a lot of protection.
It's not to Pablo. He's battling to keep a hold of it. Siddiqui. Diarra. Good record signing when they got him in the summer from Strasbourg. This Sirkin replaced Reinildo at half time. Reinildo might have been looking to hear the half time whistle.
Yeah.
Now Lefay. They've got to believe Sunderland. If they can get the next goal, it might just put one or two doubts in West Ham minds. The problem they've got is generating a chance to score it against the West Ham team. They struggled all season to keep the goals out, but they've looked really solid today.
Without doubt, we mentioned most goals for the thought, certainly not the 10th fake, certainly looked that way today. Ballard's come up again for a long throw.
This has been the best opportunity for them, hasn't it? Really, Mukiele long throw-ins and Ballard causing mayhem at the front post. Not quite accurate enough with that. It was nowhere near the big man that he was aiming for. Sunderland's giving chase, and he's got the speed on Mukiele. Was that a foul? Nuno certainly thought it was. Here's Diarra. Goes Mavropanos, Enzo Lefay was there, then Mike Bissaka, here's Jared Bowen.
He's not happy, is he? He's a little bit unlucky. He's tied his foot there for 10 seconds. Probably just got the panic.
Still at 50-50 there. Need more votes here. We need more vote. I think Sunderland can come back.
They've not enjoyed a day like this for quite some time, haven't they?
Do you think Sunderland can make a comeback?
Mavropanos. It goes towards Castellanos. There's Ballard for Sunderland. Pablo's worked hard up there without too much reward. Castellanos, Pablo.
So clumsy in there, everything.
And Siddiqui over there to win it back.
Not sure it was the right option there for Castellanos. I think he should probably take it into his feet.
That's not dive, man. Come on. Lucky didn't get a look out for that.
She'd come in here. I think the better option is take a touch, face the goal, maybe try and get a shot away, but there'd be a better option there.
Towards Robbie, headed away by Mavropanos. Diarra.
Here they come.
Tries the shot, deflects behind off to Todibo.
Corner.
Ballard's in there. Alderete has followed it forward. And Lefay, right in front of the Sunderland fans, delivers this corner, headed away back for Debo. Tappy was trying to fire
They're
it back
defending
in.
everything. Is he gonna shoot?
It's Diarra. It's a poor
Ooh,
ball.
poor ball. Very poor.
Castellanos of West Ham, and now back Misaka. A bit of a scamper down that side, tracked all the way. Siddiqui, but he's kept the ball here. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's West Ham's Player of the Year last season. I must say, if they get to the stage of a match where Wan-Bissaka fancies the dribble, you'll be confident inside.
I'm watching that out the right hand
Wan-Bissaka
side
is loving the game, man.
I'm saying to
He's
myself,
loving the game.
Siddiqui will be thrilled to bits that Wan-Bissaka didn't take him down that line there. I thought for a minute he was just going to knock it 20 yards and have a foot brace. Siddiqui was ecstatic that it didn't happen.
Asensio, some of them. He was the catalyst for West Ham today, scored an excellent first goal, and that's not a bad cross, it's well defended by Ballard. West Ham corner.
I mentioned it again, great shape to West Ham in terms of their wide players in particular. You know, they're giving them an option all the time. It's a great out to the midfield and full-backs, both hugging the touchline on the right and Somerville on the left.
Thomas Souček this way, and Mavropanos in there already. Starts today level on with Patrick Berger for the most goals scored by a Czech player in the Premier League, Thomas Souček. In it goes from Somerville, headed away by the Fay, and then back in by Fernandez, who must think that every time he swings his leg, something good's going to happen.
I'm laughing. I think he swings at this with his left foot and then realises that physically it's nearly impossible and tries to pull out.
I think you're right.
He'd have been defying every law of physics if he'd managed to swing that round and hit at the top corner.
Haven't had an attempt on target since the second minute of the game. It's been a complete performance in many ways for West Ham on a day that they really needed one.
This is one of those days, isn't it, where half 12 kickoff does not suit certain teams. You know, players want to see other results before they can get hyped up or get pumped up to come through and play. But this is not favoured Sunderland at all. Coupled up with the injury to their captain.
Gets his body in front.
But West Ham, they're loving it. They're loving it.
Tell you what, you know, he's half an hour away from his first clean
Don't
sheet.
you start now. Don't you start.
He is. It's been a while.
Don't.
Defended by Scott. The best of passes back to him by Castellanos. And next week in the Premier League, by the way, we start at 7 o'clock. We've got Liverpool against Newcastle, a game that's sure to deliver. TNT Sports 1 and Discovery Plus. Looking forward to that one next Saturday's Anfield.
Should have a good one.
Swept up by Fernandez to Castellanos. Touch back then to Jared Bowen. He leaves it for Thomas Souček. And Pablo. Talos was aiming there towards Somerville. And then went by Mukiele for Sunderland. I've got to say, when I came here today, I expected a lot more pressure than West Ham to receive. But the way they played and the way the game's gone, it's been really straightforward and comfortable for them. It's not really been any stressful moments.
No, I couldn't argue with you. Well, I know I've played, it's almost perfect, hasn't it? Something one attempt, I think it was in the second minute or so. Apart from that, nothing.
Scarles. That's the throwing off my end there.
Sunderland just can't seem to get hold of the ball. They can't keep the ball. They can't get hold of it. And they can't defend it. Somerville is having a good time. Look at this.
Waiting for it.
Was it bad?
Wow.
Wasn't bad at all. I'm surprised he can get it that near the goalkeeper. He's clearly going for the goalkeeper's left-hand corner.
Somerville is having fun, man. He's playing really well. Probably my man of the match so far, Somerville.
See, it's lovely. You look again at West Ham, I mentioned, when they don't have the ball, Somerville tucks in, as does Jared Bowen on the other side, making a far.
My end has been really poor.
But when they do get it,
He's lost every single ball. He's lost about, this second half, he's lost about 5 attempts. He tried to dribble past someone. Anytime he tries, and he loses the ball. My end has been poor, so he needs to take him off.
Can take a while on the training pitch to get those beliefs in and that solidity. We are seeing it today. Obviously, they beat Queen's Park Rangers in the FA Cup, got the win at Tottenham. You start to build momentum as well, and then you start to believe the manager's message a lot more.
Yeah. And if it stays this way, I'll tell you the one thing it does do, it makes tomorrow's encounter at Brentford a very interesting one.
It also puts a bit more pressure on Leeds as well. I mean, they're not away, are they? And after that, it looks like there's Callum Wilson, by the way. Looks like he's going to be coming on.
Yeah, but my point would be, you're absolutely right to make that point, but I would suggest Leeds' form is slightly better than Forest.
Absolutely. Leeds play Forest in a couple of weeks as well, so it's going to be a big game. West Ham at the moment are closing the gap to safety to 2 points.
Oh.
Here's Mukiele clipping the cross and probably heads it into the back of the net.
3-1. 3-1.
That just changes the script ever so slightly. The 25
You know
minutes
what?
to go.
Keep the votes coming, man. Because now we have a really interesting game.
Goal of the season. Well made.
Wow.
That's brilliant. I've got to say, Mukiele does fantastic.
What a play.
He starts his run there, look. He starts his run just on the left-hand side and keeps going.
Look at it. He stopped.
It's a first-time pass. He knows exactly what he's doing.
What a
Excellent
header.
delivery.
What a header.
You just fancied Robbie there, don't you? Good goal.
That stadium is going to be... Oh, West Ham, come on. What are you guys doing?
To Somerville's header. Cross coming in from the right-hand side. Excellent one from the Sunderland full-back. An even better delivery. Back in it.
So do the doubts now start
Wow.
to creep in. From the West Ham perspective, they've still got the 2-goal cushion, but there's plenty of time to go. That's
Plenty
the
of time to go here.
Premier League goal they've conceded this season in their 23rd match. Thoughts of a clean sheet have gone. And now the next goal in this game is absolutely vital, if there is one.
Yeah.
But if
Right.
Sunderland score it,
West Ham needs to come down.
From West Ham's point of view, there's nobody picks up the full-back in his run. He just runs in behind and then puts a great delivery. A really disappointing goal to lose.
Only Heidenheim, the top 5 European leagues, have got a worse record in terms of clean sheets than West Ham. Only one. Callum Wilson's ready.
If Sunderland can come back
So
from
what does
this...
that do for Sunderland
Ooh.
in terms of their confidence? Because until that goal scored by Brian Brobby, they didn't really look like they were going to create anything.
They did not.
Here's Lefay.
And now this oh, West Ham, what are they doing now? The midfield is now open, it's wide open.
This lunchtime as well. Siddiqui. Aldereta. Swinging towards Brobby and through to Areola.
No clean sheet for Areola here.
West Ham changing on. There's a lot of activity down there, aren't they? Yeah, you can see it on the West Ham bench.
Just getting here's coming as well. Too, you're right.
Yeah. fascinating part of the game, this. Still a lot of time to play as well. Here's Bowen. Pablo ran into Siddiqui. Castellanos then beat to it by Ballard. Lefebvre just got a bit of a nudge, but no foul. Here is Enzo Lefebvre with a lovely flick to Telvey. They're going to take off Scarles and Pablo here.
Holy God.
For Duke and Wilson. And it's Sunderland coming forward at the moment with Mayenda. Devo just asking for a bit more from the supporters. A little bit of pressure on West Ham for the first time in a long time.
So Wilson coming on. You know what? I watched this guy in the African Cup of Nations, right? Before he went, I told you guys he's the worst defender I've seen. And he's coming on to play for West Ham. Long throw.
It's flicked on by Lefebvre, away by Socek.
Clever.
Clearly up against Somerville, who did really well down this side. So the change is coming.
Yeah, no real surprises changing to something like Callum Wilson. I think they've just dipped a little bit in the centre of a forward area at West Ham, so no substitution day, no surprise in the substitution there. For Wilson.
Applause from the West Ham supporters for the recent signing. Pablo goes on his Scarles as well. There was a lovely moment yesterday when El Hadji Malik Diouf came back from the African Cup of Nations because he won it with Senegal, and they lined the corridor, didn't they? Gave him a guard of honour.
Sunderland fans win Callum Wilson, innit? Because of his Newcastle ties.
I think I can recall, you correct me if I'm wrong, I think I can recall Brighton doing a similar thing from McAllister.
There you go. Yeah. What West Ham want at the moment is the kind of impact Callum Wilson made last week, because he was on the pitch for 112 seconds before he got the winner. They'd love another goal here.
Oh, yellow card for who?
You'll see a card here for Castellanos for West Ham.
West Ham yellow there. Oh, he's starting to share the yellow cards now. West Ham.
Ballard's got to lift the undercarriage up.
Evasive action taken by Dan Ballard.
Get the undercarriage up
wisely.
3-1 on yellow cards and 3-1 was actual score.
I think Nordi Mukiele enjoyed the challenge team, which I'm based on the conversation they're having down there. So, into the final 19 minutes. Free kick for Sunderland here to be taken by Lefebvre. Aimed in there towards Ballard and others. Flicked on and through to Areola.
Who's going to win this game? Come on.
The big positive for West Ham at the minute, apart from the fact they've got a 2-goal cushion, is the fact they're not free scoring Sunderland away from home. So you're asking them to do something they've not done as a Premier League team yet this season and scored multiple goals away from home.
The keeper is giving it.
And one before, didn't they? Victory against Chelsea. But you're right.
He's the top scorer on his own now with 5. Got past Lefebvre and Isidore on the list. They've dominated the ball since the goal, and they're going to send on Wilson Isidore in a moment. We're hearing he's going to come on and replace Mayenda.
Mayenda's been really poor.
Here's Diarra. Now Lefebvre.
That's been poor all game.
Dan Ballard.
He lost so many balls.
Alderete. Away by Mavropanos for West Ham. And we'll get the free kick here for the foul on Callum Wilson.
Isidore is coming on.
West Ham's free kick taken by Dinos Mavropanos. Taken away by Alderete. Wan-Bissaka there for West Ham. Second zone fade out for Sunderland, looking to play it forward towards Talby. They signed from Club Bruges in the summer. We saw him a couple of times against Aston Villa, didn't we did last season.
We did.
And Freddie Potts is ready for West Ham as well, so they're going to make another change.
Sunderland making a sub now. Is coming on for my ender.
So Wilson Isidore for Eliza Mayenda. Isidore has scored on his.
He's had a poor game. He's had a poor game. I bet he's beating himself up for that. But he was absolutely awful today. Couldn't even dribble past anyone. Good call, take him off. Tati already on the yellow card. Tati's already on the yellow, so it's good. It's good he took him off there.
We expect that now.
4 yellow cards already in this game.
So 15 minutes or so to play. West Ham 3, Sunderland 1. And we can expect a Mukiele bomb from this side.
There's no doubt about that.
Level at the edge of the box-ish.
We know where this is going.
If he can get it right and find Ballard's head, it's difficult for West Ham to do a great deal about it because he's such a physical presence, isn't he, Ballard, in the middle of everything? Look at him.
Yeah, today was one picking it up again.
Just a little bit short. Roofs plays it out here to Habib Diarra. Ballard stayed forward, so has Alderete. Launch forward, Areola comes a long way.
Areola.
It's not a good ball, is it, from Diarra? The only thing we don't want to do in that situation is invite the goalkeeper to come out and take a clean catch.
It's a West Ham team that's only picked up 5 points here so far this season. Only Wolves at the bottom have picked up fewer at home. 1 point in the last 5 at the London Stadium, so it is a problem for them. There are going to be, I'm sure, 1 or 2 nervous moments the rest of the way. The applause you can hear is for Tati Castellanos making his way back to the West Ham bench.
Oh,
Somerville.
He's unlucky, Wilson, you know. Now you've been a foul on Ballard.
unlucky. Unlucky.
Just due to his strength and not giving up the case here. Somerville's nearly away. Yeah, I don't think it's a free kick, you know. If anything, it's the other way around.
It's a 50-50. That was a 50-50 there.
He's been brilliant for Sunderland, hasn't he, Ballard? What I say, not today specifically, but I've just been over the piece.
Absolutely. Key man for them last season, key man for them this season. He was once the captain of an Arsenal FA Youth Cup final team that included Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe. So he's really highly thought of at Arsenal, but it's Sunderland where he's made his name.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland international, here he is, Dan Ballard.
Dan Ballard.
Mukiele, whose cross led to the Brobby goal. Not quite able to be tidied up in there by Isidore, and then chasing here is Wilson, but back there is Siddiqui for Sunderland. There's not a great deal going forward from West Ham, and you can sense it around us, can't you?
I just was about to say to you, you don't want to sit deep and fight them onto you. That's the last thing you want, you're West Ham.
Here's Lefay. He's had a fantastic season for Sunderland. On it goes to Mukiele. Now Diarra. Siddiqui. Talby. Alderete plays it out there to Sirkin. Now, Talby can try and make something happen for them. All of this taking place in West Ham's final third, but that's good defending by Thomas Soucek over there Plays it away towards Chapman, but it's going to come straight back again.
Yeah, it's not a great pass from Souček. Just knock into goal and let keep it.
Mukiele's cross deflects from Malik Diouf and out for a West Ham throw. Well, the players are arriving at the stoop ahead of the Gallagher-Prem clash between Quins and Leicester Tigers this afternoon. We'll be crossing live straight after we've finished up here at 2:45. Craig Dawes described this one as the mashed potato when he was making that beef Yorkshire pudding during half-time.
Mashed potato.
He was not into his face anyway, wasn't it?
He got plenty in, didn't he, as well?
Yeah.
Wasn't hanging about.
Fair old target, to be fair.
Yeah. What a way to get a free Yorkshire pudding with beef, though. He's a genius in that regard, Craig. I think they're glad they didn't need to feed the whole team. There's some big fellas on that group. That's a lot of beef and a lot of Yorkshire pudding. It's been enjoyable, this.
Enjoyed it. West Ham, excellent first half. Sunderland got back into it. Interesting 10 minutes coming up, Dan.
Absolutely. For a number of teams. Ball away. Siddiqui just caught there by Bowen as he played the ball forward. He wasn't a foul, he was just trying to block it, Bowen.
Yeah. Ooh, clumsy. Everywhere. Everywhere. Fight.
Here's Somerville. And he's come back.
That is definitely no foul.
He's still looking around after the first challenge.
Could be yellow this, you know.
Mukiele's down as well. So
See,
yellow for Siddiqui.
He's been so positive.
Yeah, foul. Definitely
As
foul.
soon as you get that ball, he's only got one thing again coming off that left flank.
That's the only way you could stop him.
Free
That's
kick.
the only way you could have stopped him. That's the only way you could stop him. Siddiqui, yellow card.
So Siddiqui's been in the wars and now he's got a yellow card. And Mukiele's back up. I'm not sure whether he's hurt his hand or his leg. I think it might be both. Hand might be the bigger concern. It's already strapped up, look. So if he's bent that back, that's going to be a painful one for him.
He's waving his other
He's
leg.
actually shaking the wrong
Dear
one.
me.
Tough to work out. Just presumed it was the one in the bandage, but maybe it's the other one. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know how he's going to handle holding his cup of tea tonight. He's got a problem.
Who's going to put his trousers on for him after the game? So 9 minutes left. Free kick to West Ham, taken by Fernandes. A shot came in there from Mavropanos, whose goals in a West Ham shirt are extremely rare.
I can't get that last statement out of my head there.
What? If he's got a problem with both hands, it's an issue. So, Sunderland are preparing Luke O'Nien, who's been in the club a long time.
He has.
Since he signed from Wickham. They know if they're going to get something from this match, they've got to get on with it and get a goal in the not too distant future. We're going to take off Mukiele, so it might be injury related. Here's Lefay.
Gives him an extra 10 minutes to get his trousers sorted anyway.
Telby.
Ooh.
Diving in, Sirkin's on the ball now for Sunderland. Telby can cross, Brobby's waiting. It's going to come
Oh.
out. Easy goal. And it was there to be hit.
It was.
Why didn't he go for the header?
Just comes over the
Why
top
didn't he
of the
go?
defender.
Look.
I think it's Diouf. Probably does enough jumping, just puts him off. Does he get a touch?
Yeah,
Don't
got a
think
touch.
so. But certainly takes the ball out the eye line fleetingly for Isidore. You'll still look on that as a chance though.
So on comes Luke O'Nien, who's played over 300 games for Sunderland. Mukiele's not happy, I don't think, about coming off. It's only the fourth time this season that O'Nien's come off the bench in the Premier League. I think Mukiele wants to carry on.
Yeah.
dissension in the ranks.
There's any need for that.
That's not good look from Kelly.
Playing that well to put in that sort of protest.
Exactly.
Honest with you.
It's not where you want to see that, is it?
No,
the
you don't.
season they're having. I mean, there's
you've got
no
a problem
need
with a chat about it on a Monday morning.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to drink either.
No. Terrible. Tommy's out the tram, spring to mind a little bit there.
All of the West Ham fans are standing up down below us because Granit Xhaka is speaking to someone in the crowd. I'm not quite sure what's happening down there. In goes the free kick towards Mavropanos. Quite a lengthy conversation. The stewards are actually moved in there now as well, so we'll just keep an eye on that. Here's Wilson. Oh, that's a lovely take. And there he goes. And that's the referee there. He says, carry on.
What a take from Wilson. What a take on his chest. He goes to hit him his left foot and goes back on his right. He thinks he's fouled, I'm not so sure.
It's Ballard. 5.5 minutes to go. Fay to 09. Siddiqui. Alderetta. Time running out for Sunderland. Hoisted into the West Ham box. Headed away by Malik Duke. Picked up now by Dan Ballard. Luke 09 with a cross. As he's
Oh!
It's in the bar. How's he got a hold of that?
Well, we're right behind it. Now,
It's come off his toe.
I don't think for a minute it means that. It can't mean that.
Oh, it's come off his toe, Ali. Watch this. It's off his toe.
See, the keeper ends up doing really well.
Do you know, it's almost become the David Luiz free kick technique based on how he hits it.
Do you know something?
That was close.
It is.
That was close.
I mean, that would have been one of the freakiest goals of the season had he gone in.
Areola ends up pushing it against the kind of crossbar.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a remarkable little passage of play, and it's a vital involvement there for Areola. Might not have kept a clean sheet this season, but that saves vital for West Ham. Look at that little
Oh, it is. So onto the post and the bar. And then thankfully, from his point of view,
But
he
by the way,
claims it again.
Isidore was nearly there for the tap-in as well, wasn't he? 4 minutes left. Fernandez with a West Ham free kick, and that's straight into the arms of Robin Roos. Still conversational between Granit Xhaka and West Ham supporters down there. There are stewards not that far away, but that's been going on for about 5 minutes now. It's actually escalating all the time. Look, West Ham fans standing up, there are other people joining in. We'll just keep an eye on that. Seems to escalate, but Mukiele kicked off when he came off. It's all been happening since then. Here's Diarra, now 09. He's just come so close to making it 3-2, even though he didn't really mean it. Still not gone. Goes down. Still lots of conversations.
What is going on the bench side? Gonna have to remove someone from the crowd. You got to watch football, man. Stop.
The referee's just been alerted by the video assistant that there is this issue involving Granit Xhaka and some of the fans. It's just been described as a dispute in the crowd. So I think while they get that sorted out, they're just going to pause everything here, Ali, which is something you don't see.
No, I mean, I clearly don't know what's going on there, but I should have. It's enough to stop the game. But I suppose you've got to be careful because you're not there, you're not privy to what's going on.
Crowd back into it for West Ham because they're edging closer and closer to 3 massive Premier League points. Cleared away by Roots for Sunderland. Thomas Solchek there for the Hammers. Moving towards the final minute.
They just need to manage this game now, Sunderland. They need to manage it.
Having to watch 2 situations here at the moment, Army. What's happening on the pitch and what's happening on it?
I'm more interested on the pitch, but taking pointers. A couple of people unhappy down there.
Isidore challenged by Marek Juve. Callum Wilson's flick.
Clever. Just gets a throw in, Callum Wilson.
What about your player of the match, Ali?
I think I don't think there's anything to get away from it. The better players on the pitch this afternoon come from the home side. Some good performances, but in wide areas, some of those were great. I've enjoyed Jared Bowen, as always. But out with his goal, and it was an exception goal, Matheus Fernandes, for me, has been terrific, and I think deservedly picks up the man of the match.
So Matheus Fernandes, Ali's player of the match today. Well deserved for a very good display in central midfield and an outstanding goal. One of the sweetest strikes we've seen in the Premier League this season. In goes 09. Here is Fernandes. Ballard's got some work to do.
Ooh. Corner. Corner.
Jared Bowen was putting the pressure on him.
Corner.
Brilliant.
We scored now. We scored now. That's it.
Aggressive run there with the chest. Forces him. This touch here, when he takes in his chest here, to take it away from the 2 midfielders is excellent.
Max Kilman's ready for West Ham, so they're going to send on another defender. So just going to hold fire.
4 minutes. 4 minutes to play.
Bowen's going to take the corner here. In stoppage time, 4 minutes added on. Bowen swings it in. Clenched on the near post. That was a flare up involving Mavropanos.
Oh!
With each other on the goal line. Has Roots got it? Or has he got it off his back? It's a goal, isn't it?
I think that might be look, he's given a goal, but I think
It's a foul. I think it's a foul.
Well, there's so much to work out here. You've got Alderete and Mavropanos having hold of each other. Watch these two in the 6-yard box first.
No, it's not a goal. It's not a goal.
Might not be.
I think there might be a foul. Souček here. Is it? Aye. Is
Yeah, foul.
The goalkeeper's chest. It might be soft, but I've got to say it. I can't believe I'm saying it.
What's the first bit?
This is ridiculous. What?
So you've got 2 looks squaring up on the goal line there. It's got it's over.
This game is coming in.
That's what causes the commotion.
What the heck?
What's this? What's it from this angle?
They were fighting each other whilst the ball was going in.
Getting back to the big issue, I think there is a free kick on the goalkeeper. Yeah. The arm, look, there's the arm there.
Yeah, it's a foul. It's no goal.
Maybe I'm getting soft. I've got no idea.
Yo, this is comedy.
Sorry, I can't give you an explanation.
I knew this was going to be dramatic today, but I didn't think we'd get Jack around with the crowd. Mavropanos and Alderete nose to nose when the ball's going back off the bar. Off comes Somerville. He's had a good game. Somerville to be replaced by Kilman.
Somerville, excellent. Jared Bowen, as per usual, excellent. Look at that, attacks it, great header. What about that strike? I know you're discussing the 2 guys having the discussion, but what about the strike?
Oh, brilliant. I can't get my head round those 2. It's almost like they've forgotten about the game.
That was funny.
Imagine if he would have come off the bar, hit Alderete and gone in.
Well, here we go again.
Callum Wilson. And there is Omar Alderete to head it back again. been some week.
It's been some week. Oh.
Played on here to Dennis Circuit. Time running out. Final minute. West Ham almost there. Talby. Socek in there on Circuit. No foul. And West Ham's captain has the ball. Jared Bowen. 30 seconds of additional time to play. Surely there's no way back for Sunderland. Surely it's 3 points in the bank for West Ham.
Yeah, it has to be, doesn't it? And thoroughly deserved. Sunderland, who we mentioned before, are having a fantastic season.
It's a crazy game, bro. What the
But they
hell?
haven't really been at it today, particularly in the first half.
It'll be a better birthday for him tomorrow than it might have been.
Yeah.
The West Ham fans blowing bubbles, and West Ham didn't blow it today.
No.
Questions to answer when it went 3-1. But they've been full value for this today. The important man now for a West Ham perspective is Tom Bramall, the referee. Has to go forward from Robin Roos.
Look at Bowen. Well, watching Bowen there, he's invited.
Full-time whistle. And West Ham United move to
That's some win. Can't lie.
Forest and safety.
I can't lie. That's some win. That, you know. What a game. This game had everything in it. Xhaka is still arguing. Xhaka is still arguing with the fans. He's still arguing with the fans. Still fighting with them. He rattled him. What a game. This game had everything in it. And Xhaka was missed on the pitch. Clearly, the frustration. Oh, my goodness. Obviously, West Ham fans are winding him up because of his Arsenal connection. But it's fucking hell, what a game. Interesting. 3-1. That's where we are. Chaos everywhere.
I think you covered that just about pass for pass perfectly. That was a great game. Thoroughly enjoyed the game. Lots of drama, as you say. No getting away from it now. West Ham thoroughly deserved the victory. A great performance, particularly in the first half. Sunderland come back into it a little bit, but from their point of view, another poor away day. They're having an excellent season, but another poor away day.
You know, they're lucky. Sunderland have actually not had they've not scored a lot of goals away from home. But, you know, West Ham they gave everything today. The players on the pitch and the fans in the stands, but yeah, crazy. Congratulations to West Ham United for today's win. We're gonna get ready for the next, 3 o'clock kickoff. Massive win, bro. Massive win for West Ham. Massive. Whichever way you want to look at it, massive win. So where's the table? So whoa, 20 points. The 2 point off. 2 point. 2 point. Forest hanging in there. Late hanging in there. Late. 25 point. Bournemouth. 27 point. Spurs 27. So up to 14th position. A lot of things could happen here. So many things could happen. People. Spurs 27 point. Currently West Ham 20 point. 5 point. 7 point difference there. A lot of things could happen right now in the Premier League. But Somerville was a joy to watch, man. Somerville cracked every code. Every defender that came onto him, he cracked it. Tati was so good as well. That goal was just brilliant. But the fact that Somerville jumped so high to score his first goal, that is mad. The smallest guy on the pitch. He jumps the tallest. But then he got Xhaka argue with the fans. In the stands. They missed him on the pitch. Definitely missed his voice on the pitch today and his captaincy on the pitch. But yeah, Areola saved West Ham as well. That last save he had there, off the post, off the bar, and wow, this game had everything in it. on and off the pitch.
This is my first header, so it was a good cross from Charles, and yeah, I think the only thing I can do is put it in the net, and that's what I did.
Then you had Jared coming through with the penalty, and I'm going to leave this up to you two to explain to me this third goal, because I'm not sure which was better, the pass, the finish, the combination between you both.
Yeah, like Chris every time said to me to shoot, I need to try more, because when I shoot in training, I score. So it's one thing I need to grow up, to learn more, and I'm very happy. It was my first goal out of the box. So yeah, I'm very happy for the win.
That's his first goal from a header, Somerville, and that's his first goal outside the box. Tati.
It looked like you were going to cut it back across goal, then you opened near post.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just thinking about shoots. I shoot, and I was lucky.
Yeah, man. What a game. What a game. Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the votes. So we've got Sunderland there and West Ham. They shared the vote there. It was 50-50, but clearly we had a winner there, which is West Ham won the game. So yeah, close this poll now. We can call it. And then we can close this stream.